right, let's fucking get it done. The display looks like shit. I understand, but we're gonna work with it. All right, so first things first, we got to go over everyone's favorite meme characters. At the bottom of the barrel, the characters that are undebatably at the bottom, and there's no hope for them to be anything but the bottom in their current state.
Chill out, bro. I'm not doing like that.
It's true. As long as they keep their current.
Bro, you know that's bro. Just say they're the worst characters.
They're the worst characters. All right, there you go.
I don't know who it is. It's Mac and Ganondorf.
Yeah. Fuck it. All right.
The real question is who's worse between the two of them.
My argument would be Mac, simply because while Ganondorf, his speed definitely holds him out and he gets camped really hard. Oh yeah, welcome to the stream, Cons. He was actually a guy that watched my stream a long time ago. But anyways, Mac has very little things that he can actually do if someone takes him to a stage with any platforms whatsoever.
What are the 3 stages? Yes, there's 3 stages where you can't play the game. Mm-hmm. Palos, Yoshi's, and what's the other one? Town? Something like that? Look, there's 3 of them. I know that for sure. Yeah, but yeah, basically. And the problem is you only get 2 bands per set. Oh, DSR's on? Cool, you get 1 game. Mm-hmm. Maybe. It's still not good, even on the other stages. He gets to try to play. Not that it matters, because any character with decent mobility or a special way to camp like Pac-Man is just going to run away anyways. Ganondorf loses to everyone. Mac doesn't get to play the game against anyone.
Yeah, that's really what it boils down to. Yeah, Mac, I couldn't have said it better. Ganondorf, he definitely loses to everyone. Both of them have a very explosive factor, and Ganondorf just doing so much damage once he's in advantage. Being in the corner against Ganondorf is actually one of the scariest places to be in the game. But
unless you're doing on purpose.
Yeah, but against Mac, you can just purposefully avoid any scary situation just by platform camping him. And with the current rule set, it's impossible to not be able to platform camp him unless he takes you to like town or FD. But those are 2 things that are very easily banned.
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah,
it's very rough. And then when he finally gets his chance to play on not Yoshi's, not Battlefield, or not Kalos, it's like, okay, I'm on Pokemon Stadium 2. They can jump away from all my pressure anyways. Yeah. They can just stand on the platform, wait for me to try to hit them, and then whiff punish me. Like it's so sad for this character, and it's you're playing. He has very every time he plays the game, even normally, the risk reward is just not there. You'd think he's good on the ground. Have you ever checked his ultimate frame data? Nothing is safe. Yeah. Nothing. Not even his down tilt. You'd think that's safe. No, it's like -11, -12.
Yeah.
There's nothing going.
The reason it feels safe is because his buttons are all really fast. But aside from that.
Offline, you'll just be able to just run away. He won't have his unreactable jump up side B. He won't have his unreactable up B while you're on the platform camping him. He's somehow probably one of the worst characters online still, and even worse offline.
Yeah, I will say though, to his credit, he's oddly good as a counter pick if you know you have FD available.
Yeah, he has the Mario niche, but on one stage it's FD.
Yeah.
No one's good enough to fight Mac on FD. He's still not good. If FD is the only stage, he's a high tier still, low high tier, maybe high mid tier. But no one's actually gonna take him there first off, and even when they do, it's like it's not that good. Still not that good. Yeah. Like I said, his ground game isn't good enough for it to really matter.
Yeah, I'm always gonna keep to the secret ideal that Little Mac is a really good pocket pick if you can be really secretive about actually playing him.
Yeah, pocket Mac. And that's the thing, he has that niche going for him. Has nothing to do with solo main viability, unfortunately.
Is this a normal tier list? I lost to a Mac at my first local. I almost lost to a Mac at my first local.
I almost lost to a Mac at my first local too. Did everyone almost lose to a Mac at their first local?
Yeah, it really just boils down to, do you want to lame this guy out? If you have the endurance to actually lame someone out, go for it, right? But I feel like what happens is a lot of people, they start doing it, and then they start realizing just how bad his options are. So they either get cocky and try to challenge him on the ground, or they they legitimately feel bad for him and want to play the game with him. And unfortunately, what it boils down to is, do you want to have fun playing the game just avoiding him, or do you want Mac to have all the fun and you to have no fun? Because
it's very sad. Oh, well, he deserves it. He's annoying to fight even when you're winning, just running away. On to the next year. We've been here for a while. Everyone knows that Mac sucks.
Yeah. So are we gonna cover Ganondorf too, or?
We kind of already did.
Yeah.
He sucks against everything, but you're not gonna platform camp Ganondorf. You're gonna normal camp Ganondorf. But at least you can get in versus normal camp if you outplay your opponent enough.
All right, so
it's not like young in the corner, bomb, boomerang, neutral B. You can't get in. But if they mess up their pressure, or if you parry 2 projectiles in a row, you're in. You get to maybe play the game if you don't lose the button war. He's alright, but he still sucks. He just gets to play at least.
All right, so should I do the whole tier at once, or should I do it one at a time?
Do it one at a time. There's no reason. All right. Next character is Isabelle.
Yeah, bottom of the rung, Isabelle. There is no other candidate for worst zoner in the game than Isabelle. Mike was saying it earlier in chat, but she has no get off me tools. A lot of zoners usually have one kind of panic button. Her panic button is nair.
Zelda B, Simon up B, or Samus up B. They have something. Isabelle has nothing going for her. The whole point is that you zone people out and you trap them. Her zoning sucks. Her trap doesn't work. She can't get you away from her once you're on her, which shouldn't matter because usually you just camp her out anyways because she sucks at approaching. She's awful at everything. She can't pressure you to approach. She can't approach. She can't trap. She can't ledge trap. Her recovery is super exploitable by most characters. She's just so bad. And her niche is that she beats Diddy Kong.
Yeah, she is very. She has these weird gimmicks. Obviously, Lloyd at ledge with fishing rod is a bit of an annoying gimmick to try to get past for some characters. And the reason why she's not in the same tier as Little Mac and Ganondorf is because she can actually play the game. Well, we mentioned that Ganondorf can play the game, but is just significantly worse. Isabelle can play the game, and there's at least a slight chance that you could outplay your opponent. Meanwhile, Ganondorf, if someone's playing optimally,
you have to be so much better than them.
Yeah. She can recover and Gimp Mac and Ganon, therefore she's better. Yeah.
Yeah. She does beat both those characters. Yeah. That's true.
All right. So next guy we have we have our boy King K Rool. So it's weird because I would argue that King K Rool is at least the gap between her and Isabelle are pretty significant,
but not tier significant. I mean, okay, maybe significant, but I don't feel like making another tier.
No, because Isabelle is definitely a tier above Ganon and Mac, but it's
a world apart from K Rool.
Yeah, it's a very weird spot for Isabelle, and we just don't think she needs her own tier.
We're starting to decline to the point where you're moving up from not playing the game to being bad at playing the game. Where K Rool is. His neutral tools are his forwarder is really good. Definitely, maybe the best forwarder in the game, honestly. It's really fucking good.
Yeah.
It does damage, it's frame 6, it auto cancels out of a short hop, and it's -5, and it's disjointed. It's pretty crazy. And then what?
Yeah, that's really what it boils down to, right? His
recovery's awful. His recovery's so bad. He's a heavy, so he gets comboed to death and back.
He can land better than most heavies, I will say. But
that's true. He's so weak to parrying, though. If you just sit on the ground with in shield, and then you just release when he's about to land, option select, do your out of shield option, win. His throw combos don't exist. Up throw it does a lot of damage, it does 20 damage, and it puts you in a bad spot, kind of, until you realize, I can just jump away because he has no up air.
Yeah, I think K Rool is definitely a monkey killer, because if you're just mashing buttons, there's a good chance you actually might lose to this character.
There's a reason people thought K Rool was top 10 at the start of the game.
Yeah.
I knew for a fact this character, there's no way this character is actually good, because he's a heavy. It's just me just like Smash 4. And I was right, except Bowser exists, but I was right about K Rool at least.
Yeah, they did hard gut my man, and at the beginning of the game for no reason.
He really needed it.
Yeah. Unfortunate it happened, but we'll see if Nintendo ever smiles upon him again. But at the rate the patches are going, it looks like they're pretty done with. It looks
balance.
looks like they're pretty done with All right, so next character. We have Jigglypuff. So this is a weird character because she plays a completely different game than everyone else. The problem is that game isn't good.
Yeah, when you're getting outranged, when Mr. Game & Watch is walling you with back air, your character has a serious problem.
Yeah, just completely.
Her entire approach game is that I'm in the air and I'm supposed to be unchallengeable in the air. The problem, everyone else is good in the air. Everyone's best spot to be in is the air. Everyone loves the air besides Little Mac. Because everyone's best moves are always in air. It's always an aerial. It's always their nair, their back air, their up air. It's always one of those moves. No one ever like, oh, my down tilt is my best move. Never.
Not to mention, her moves aren't actually that disjointed. They might be slightly, but it's...
They're not. Like, she gets walled by everybody. She gets walled by Meta Knight. Like, it's actually awful.
I know she legitimately gets walled out by Falcon of all things, and that's crazy to me.
Yeah, back air. Like, it's crazy. And then it's like, oh, you got me in the cornered. I jumped out.
Yeah.
Because your jump doesn't exist.
Granted, though, this character does have silly things. Obviously,
he's very explosive.
Yeah, obviously.
He just drill rest consistent, like 4 out of 5 times. They made it like now. The new fastball method. So, like, that's cool. How are you gonna land it though?
Also, she edge guards super hard. Like, she's never in a position.
Covering, or even like mediocre. Like if you're like a young Link covering, you're actually dead. It's so sad. If you're a tether character, dead. You know, if you're like Falcon, dead. You're Chrom, dead. Wolf, dead. Like she's so good at edge guarding. She just never gets you in that situation. Because if you're ever cornered, just jump. Okay. Just go back to center stage. Yeah. So easy. She beats him in though.
Yeah, that's true. She I don't know. She's got a lot of cool stuff to her, and that's the reason why she's above K Rool and Isabelle. Just pure explosiveness and edge guarding.
Lucario.
Yeah, Lucario, my boy.
Has moves at least, which is much more than the other characters can say.
Yeah, this character just steals games sometimes, and you know, in Smash 4 that was amazing because he was also a strong character without the aura. But
yeah, the problem is he's just.
Yeah, in this game,
what if I'm at 0 and I'm at 0? How are you ever going to actually make a substantial lead? Oh, you have aura? Too bad. I'm any character above mid tier. Now I have a kill confirm.
Yeah, most characters will not let Lucario get to the point where he starts rolling over people. His combos, yes, they hurt, but at the same time, I feel like he's very reliant on camping just so he can keep his aura. And unfortunately, there are just characters that can deal with that very, very well in this game because what's he going to camp with? Side B and neutral B? Realistically,
like, Aura Sphere is really good. That projectile is huge. Most characters can't jump over it one jump. It's like, just kill him before he gets to it. Oh, he got to it. Is he going to win the game off that? No.
Yeah. It's.
If we look at, like, think about any high tier, can they kill you before 90 by fishing? Yes, they win the matchup.
Yeah, unfortunately, just people don't tend to survive very long past 100 in this game, and Lucario is no exception. Yeah,
Lucario is a cheese character, but Jesus, he gets cheese so much harder than he ever cheeses anyone else. Because cheesing Lucario is just killing him at a normal time. Like I said, your one chance to play the game, he might be high tier, like mid to low high tier, somewhere in that range. Doesn't matter. You're there maybe one time per game against some characters.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you might not do that against someone like Cloud. Cloud doesn't have consistent killing, like Falco. But, like, trying on characters who can't consistently kill is worth almost nothing. There's only 5 characters like that, and not many of them are good.
Yeah.
This character gets steamrolled by almost every top tier in the game. Like, Lajoku, I'm gonna camp for Arsene, now I killed you at 70. Shulk has Smash Art, Roy, Wario just camp for Waff, now you're dead. GSS can fish for Nair, up B, crap. And like, she just steamrolled so hard, and he has no out of shield option. His moves are really tiny. He's really inconsistent at killing. He only has raw hits, he does not have confirms.
He's hella light too. If Pikachu like back air loops him into lightning, he's dead at 0.
Oh yeah, and his recovery has like such an awful hitbox. That's like, you're never gonna hit anyone with it unless you're like going for like super swag off stage.
He has no disadvantage either. Like, how fast is Nair actually?
It's not fast enough to be out of shield, I know that.
I'm just trying to think of how he gets out of combos. Like,
he praise that you're not about to kill him.
Yeah, it's like if he had like at least somewhat of a better disadvantage, I could see him being a lot better. But at the rate he is now, he has no way to just avoid or like make people respect him whenever he's around that range, right? Because if he could force you to guess what he's going to do whenever he gets to a certain percent, I think he'd be a lot stronger. But you know, that's not.
Command grab is a little bit bigger. Like if he had like Falcon Dive as a side B, like oh man, actually a scary character. But his side B command grab is so awful. Yeah. It's actually so bad. It's not even as big as him. Like it's literally smaller than where the fist is. It's so bad.
Yeah, just doesn't work, and that's why he's here. Let's go on to the next character, Zelda.
She zones. The problem, she sucks at it.
Yeah.
And once you break that zone that she's bad at creating, what does she do?
She has a few things that you kind of have to respect, but not really.
It's like almost. Neutral B is like almost a good panic option.
Yeah, up B at a shield.
Option.
Yeah.
But it's never enough. And she gets walled. So if she's cornered, she just loses the entire stock. She can't escape the corner. Oh, I'm gonna teleport. Oh, it's reactable. It's 40. It's like 60 FAF. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'll use my aerials. Oh, they all have no range. I'll use my panic button. Oh, it also has no range. I'll use my projectiles. Oh, they're all slow. She can't play the game up close, and she's only all right at playing the game far away.
Yeah, what it really boils down to is she just requires so much time to actually set up, right? Whenever she has like Phantom fully up, yeah, sure, she's pretty all right, but the time it takes to set up Phantom and how non-threatening it is if it's not charged at all, it's like, why don't I just run in on her?
And if it's like, oh no, she got Phantom up, okay, I'm playing Smash Ultimate. I have 2 jumps.
Yeah. Her strengths mostly consist of, she has some really weird stuff with like how explosive Fair and Bear is. That shit's kind of whack.
Why don't you just die out of shield? Like, oh, you missed space.
Yeah, it's very weird. Also, if she actually does somehow, some way get her Phantom off, you can possibly die. Her ledge trapping's really, really good too if you give her, the space to ledge trap and hit you off stage.
Yeah.
But aside from that, pretty much all weaknesses, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. I can actually, honestly, now I can think about it. Like, now that she was a little old, I can think about her being worse than Lucario. But I don't care about that enough, because they both suck. Who cares?
Yeah, not really that relevant, unfortunately.
King DDD.
Yeah, King DDD, our boy. I think I went through a very long phase of thinking that he was down around Mac and Ganon, but I started to realize that you just don't play him like the other heavies at all. He is like a weird Ike kind of deal. He has more options than most of them as well. Like,
Hey, I just thought about that a little bit more. Weird Ike? What?
Well, okay, it's because he unlike other heavies, his goal is to kind of sit you at a fixed range so that you can't really punish him. Like, because if you get on top of him, like he's just gonna nair or use inhale down, because those are actually pretty decent landing options, because it's kind of a 50-50. Is he going to block my fast fall nair, or is he going to get inhaled by inhale?
Yeah. The only problem is inhale doesn't cover below him. And if you've ever seen the Nair hitbox, neither does Nair.
Yeah. He
just
does
throw out your up air, you'll win.
He does get some solid stuff off of, whenever he starts landing hits. Like, he can keep you in disadvantage for a long time if he's playing it correctly. Yeah.
And like his ledge trapping is actually really good.
Dude, I've been sleeping on Jet Hammer, but Jet Hammer for ledge trapping is a lot scary.
I just get hit by that move. I'm like, what the fuck? What? Yeah. That's a move? It's so weird. I used to think DD was like a mid tier. Then I was like, oh, I can just hit his Gordo.
Yeah, not to mention his Nair. It looks fast, but it's really not.
It's not. It's unsafe because you can only do it falling pretty much. What does it lead to? Up air? Okay. Congrats, bro. 30.
Up tilt at low percent, yeah.
That's sick.
It's like, alright.
Yeah, at 0 out of shield options, which I'm just gonna say is pretty much required for you to be a good heavy. which sounds weird because the only good heavy is Bowser. He's the only one without a shield option.
Incineroar kind of has one, and also maybe Donkey Kong, but they're like so gimmicky. It's like,
Up, he had a shield. Oh, it's like rank 22.
yeah, but armor, come on, man.
True. Okay, it does have armor. Where's Mike sending me? Oh fuck. Podcast got canceled. Let me in. Y'all capping too much. All right, let's move to no imposter server real quick.
All right. Let's
find out why Dee a sleeper high tier.
All right, yeah. Let's hear the Mikematic. Mike, don't get me canceled.
You already bro. I know how to do this, bro. I'm a professional.
All right.
Let me look at this fucking thing y'all got real quick.
We not back right now.
This is why I was telling y'all needed someone with some perspective. Not necessarily myself, but just anybody the fuck else. Because two of y'all, how many characters do y'all got between the two of y'all? How many? Y'all got like what, 4?
I mean,
not even.
I've
3.5.
I've beat
Steve Cromroy.
I've at least gotten all my characters into Elite, so I know how to.
That means literally nothing.
It does mean nothing.
Elite Smash player is pretty much like going 2-2 at a local.
Yeah, it's like.
Here's the thing. DDD, this is the thing. I specialize.
Oh my god.
You can call yourself a Falcon specialist. I'm a low tier specialist. All right. And I tell you got this all mixed up. Lucario does not belong in that tier. You just need to take him out right now. Lucario does not belong there.
Is he lower or higher?
He's higher. He's gonna be a low mid. Y'all take him out.
Low mid.
Lucario has good buttons. He has good buttons. He has kill confirm.
Does he have good buttons?
His buttons aren't really
They're all
safe.
small, and they only work with aura, and they don't lead into anything most of the time. Unless they're, like,
down air, forward tilt, nair.
F-tilt's good. Nair's small.
Like, what are you talking about? What makes him low tier?
What makes him low tier? He doesn't get to play the game versus so many characters.
Who?
And then once he finally does, he just gets. He's an alright character now. He gets to. He kind of gets to play.
So
and you lose neutral once, you get kill confirmed.
Y'all tell me y'all have never gone completely just stock reversaled because y'all were buying
I just finished for kill confirms at 60 and he dies and he doesn't play the game.
No. Again, y'all need to remember what a tier list even is in the first place. This is legit just a list of matchups, right? So you have to assume that each character is being played at their most optimal. At Lucario at his most optimal, if somebody knows how to play him, bad Lucario's fish for confirmed. Fucking good Lucarios know what they can't get away with, and then they'll get it. You feel me? Is Aura Ball and the up smash still a thing in this game? I think it is.
No, it's Aura Ball. No. It's Aura Ball back here now.
Yeah, which isn't that good. It's only at ledge.
But it's a confirm.
True. Yeah. No. Zelda has down air, forward air as a confirm too.
She also has
even if you want to talk about results, which doesn't have any fucking place in the tier list, but even if you want to talk about results, Lucario still has results. He has top players. Like, what do you want about?
All I'm gonna say is I took a game off Sue when he played Lucario, so.
I'm sure you did.
I did. I have the receipts.
I'm sure you did, but he does not belong in that tier. DDD, yo, put DDD on top of. Let me tell you something about DDD. Between his fucking jab 1. Between his jab 2 and rapid jab, there's like a gap. I don't know how big the gap is, but it's big enough that Luigi can down B. I think he can get an air out of it too. I think Yoshi can get an air out of it too. So he can get punished for jabbing somebody. And y'all got him the top of low tier.
Well, why would you jab when you can space F tilt?
Space F tilt is not fast. It's not fast, and it's not even good on shield. K Rool is at least somewhat safe if you space it, and he has armor. DDD doesn't even have no armor. Like, why y'all have him this high?
This isn't high.
It's not that high. It's like
this is way on top of K Rool. I'm way on top of Lucario. Take Lucario. If anything else, take Lucario out of that tier. Y'all looking dumb right now. Y'all looking that dumb.
Me because he just dies. He just dies.
So dumb. I'm trying to help y'all here. Y'all like this is embarrassing. Y'all embarrassing yourselves by pulling Lucario there. Put him in low mid. Like that's fine. I could argue that he's mid tier, but y'all need to put him in low mid.
Let's go ahead and spoil the tier list a little bit. Is Lucario? Wait, fuck, wrong channel. Let me check the fucking tier list again. Would you? I don't see Lucario in the same tier as like Bayonetta. Doesn't add up to me.
Yes. Those are like They occupy like the same space in my mind. Bayonetta and everything. If anything, Lucario might be a little bit better.
But Kirby though, Kirby has winning matchups against top tiers. Well, not winning.
Yeah, and Ice Climbers actually get to play the game against so many characters because their double shield messes up so many characters' pressure.
I don't think Lucario loses as much as y'all saying he loses. He might have pretty bad matchups, but I feel like his matchup spread is mostly like even -1, -2. I don't think he wins a whole lot of matchups though. So like I don't see how mostly even -1, -2 could be fucking low tier. That doesn't make any sense.
I'm gonna look at a random character right now. Okay, Luigi. Luigi will just fish for confirms the entire game. Lucario doesn't get to play the game, so he'll never get to Aura.
Don't even
And
try.
he dies. He dies at 70.
Yeah.
Roy. Oh, he also dies at 70. Young Link gets camped and then gets kill confirmed at like 80 or something.
You can get kill confirmed
Pac-Man,
by
bro.
Duck Hunt Dog.
Oh, these projectiles. What do you mean? Does it not? The fully charged Aura Ball, especially when he has Aura. And shit
Sure.
like that?
Try to get a fully charged Aura Bomb against Young Link of all
It's
characters.
not hard. They know their movement, bro. Like, what are you talking about? This is what I'm
Well,
talking
your movement doesn't matter when Fire Arrow, Short Hop Fire Arrow covers the entire stage.
Or so does Aura Ball, and if you fucking space it correctly against a lot of characters, and Lucarios know how to do this, they throw on a certain part of the map to where it'll hit you if you're on the ground, and it'll hit you if you're jumping, or if you're landing or some shit like that. So it's really hard to fucking avoid it, and they know how to do that really well. They're really good at throwing it in between the stage too, like We Fit be doing it and shit like that. Like Lucarios know this shit. Like why are y'all underestimating Lucario mans like this? You have to assume that Lucario's being played at his most optimal. Against the most optimal, I'm not saying he wins that matchup. I'm saying it's like -2, -1. Like it's not like as bad as y'all making it out to be. And that's what
It is -2. That's what I was implying, is that he loses these matchups -2.
To be fair, one of the characters.
Know those matchups like -4. Like what the fuck? Diddy loses like -4. Zelda's gonna lose like minus everything. Like what are you talking about?
To be fair, we do have
sometimes.
We do have a character at the top of the low tier that has a meme about them just being minus, like, even or slight losing. And that's all his matchups.
Whatever. You can say that. If y'all change nothing else, K Rool, whatever. I disagree with that, but of course I disagree with that. But if you change nothing else, Lucario needs to be low mid tier. Put him at the bottom of low mid tier. I don't care. But he's a tier up on all these characters. I would argue K Rool is too. But whatever. Keep him there if you want. If y'all want to stay ignorant, be ignorant. But that is too dumb. Keep Lucario there. That is too dumb.
All right, let's go into the next character, Dr. Mario.
Dr. Mario.
Dr. Mario.
So, a lot of people are under the impression that Dr. Mario is with Ganondorf and Mac, and that's because it's kind of like a sheep opinion. You hear, oh, Doc, Gan, and Mac. You think about the game a little bit more. You think about these low tiers, right? You realize, while these characters don't have a lot, and you think, oh, well, Dr. Mario also doesn't have a lot. He's a bad recovery, he's slow, etc. He has a full moveset. Problem with a lot of these characters, they don't have a full moveset.
Yeah.
Isabelle doesn't have any sort of close range buttons. Mac doesn't have aerials. Ganondorf doesn't have anything to like.
Considering well when you talk about Isabelle, like if Isabelle mans can get good at that, I think she shoots up like a couple of spots, maybe even a tier. Because that's
talking about Dr. Mario, Mike.
DDD doesn't have really good landing aerial sides in there. Zelda doesn't have good buttons. Like Doc actually has really good moves. His moves are strong. He's clever, like
up tilt's a good button. Up tilt's a good button.
Okay. Pill is a really good projectile because it sets up into up B and down B. Yeah, his recovery is terrible, his mobility is awful, but like against these other characters, which, let's be honest, the only matches these characters are winning are against these other low tiers, is mobility really going to matter as much when most of them can't even play the game most of the time?
It's like, Doc legitimately has all the options he needs. It really boils down to his movement makes it a little bit more difficult to catch certain characters, which is slightly compensated for with Pill, slightly, but
very slightly.
Yeah, but and his recovery is really not good, so he gets edge guarded and he dies pretty early, which is unfortunate. But everything else about Doc is actually pretty stellar.
He needs to be up with tier placement because he has a lot of even or winning matchups against like high tiers, mid tiers, maybe even some top tiers.
See, I would say that, but it's the weaknesses of his movement and of his recovery that like legitimately holds him back and keeps him from winning so many of those matchups. Like, if let's take Kirby for example, who, spoilers, is a tier above. Yes, Kirby may win against Mario. Kirby may win against Roy. Well, maybe not win, but you know, you get the idea. Even or
definitely even.
Yeah. Yes, but like, then think about Doc in those same matchups where he wants to kind of box and stuff like that. Unfortunately, he would get edge guarded a lot harder than Kirby, and obviously he wouldn't be nearly as explosive. Like Kirby can absolutely kill these characters if he gets a touch on them. But Dr. Mario, he's just gonna. Dr. Mario is Incineroar. He's coming soon. Don't worry about Incineroar.
Just tell me now.
Don't worry about it. We'll get to when we get to him.
Doc needs to be in the same fucking tier as Incineroar, because everything you're saying about Doc is true.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
All right, fine.
Actually, one spot away.
You'll need to move. Lucario.
2 spots, but yeah.
That's not how math works, KPK. There's a 1 spot difference between them.
All right. Anyways.
Why is K Rool this low? At least move K Rool up. Like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
All right, next character, Bowser Jr.
Bowser Jr. Okay, like Doc, this is the part where we start getting to like actual playable characters, not just like assist trophies.
Bowser Jr. is playable? He's worse than all of these characters. I play him. Like, what are y'all talking about, bro? He can't get in. He's just bad Sonic. What is wrong with you people?
He can't get in, but he has saving grace.
What? What is the saving grace?
He can space really well. And also, items in this game are broken, dude. Like
by default, if you have an item, you cannot be one of the worst characters in the game. Which he is, to be fair, but like, he's not like one of the worst, at least. He's bad, but not that bad.
Bowser Jr. should be where K Rool is. K Rool and Bowser Jr. need a switch. That's how bad fucking Bowser. You want to talk about getting gimped? Any good player knows how to gimp Bowser Jr. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, but
dude, he can mix up his recovery though.
And he has part.
Yeah, so it's either I gotta go horizontal the whole way, or I can never recover low.
He can also put out Cannonball to cover his recovery as well.
You think I don't know about Cannonball? Of course you could do Cannonball, but y'all just use all of this defense. It's like, oh, well, Doc needs to be there. Incineroar needs to be there. He's just gonna get gimped. He has no way, blah, blah, blah. Like, because you have ways to make it work doesn't mean that it's still good. There's so many matchups that you just don't play on Bowser Jr.
I think what it really boils down to, in my opinion, is that the weaknesses Dr. Mario have are so insurmountably holding him back. Whereas, yes, Bowser Jr. might have a harder time against approaching specific characters because he can't space fair against them.
He does approach. That's what he does. He's rush down.
He has
like Sonic.
Yeah, he has Mecha Koopa. He
has an item not that bad.
Y'all don't. Y'all think those are better than what they are, bro. The Cannonball. He's a trap character. He's a trap character that sets up.
And he sucks at trapping. That's why he's this low.
Bruh.
These are still bad characters. These are far from good characters.
You can react to side B on shield. At least with Sonic, you spin dash on the fucking shield, and he's like, oh, is he gonna home and attack? Is he gonna just go away? Is he gonna forward air? Is he gonna no? Bowser Jr. It's never like a mix-up. You can react to it every time.
It is
hold shield, and nothing will happen to you.
It is a mix-up though, because he gets advantage. Yeah.
By like 2, nothing will happen to your shield ever, and you can punish him. You can punish down air. Here's the mix-up. He's gonna side beyond your shield. If you don't shield it, yes sir. I get follow-up. Yes, let's go. If you shield it, fuck. Okay, I'm down there.
But he lost nothing. But he lost nothing off
that.
No. If I down air on your shield, hold up. If I down air on your shield, that's free. You can punish that every time. It's not safe. Down air on shield is not safe.
I mean, yeah, but if you just jump away.
Miss the situation. He can just run away.
Yeah, but now
that's what the side dude's really surprisingly good.
I'm saying that it loses hard to shield. Sonic, he can mix it up. He can fucking even if he's
Sonic is at the top of the tier list and Bowser Jr. is near the bottom.
Yes, yeah, he should be lower. It doesn't work. His thing doesn't work. Sonic is an example of his gimmick working. All you would have to do is make down air safe on shield and it would work. Because now it's like, oh, I'm still in a disadvantage. No, like he can't even get the down air for free. And that's his option for dealing with shield. Because if you don't shield, you'd rather get fucking up air strings or forward air strings. It does more damage.
Hold on, I have to look up something real fast. I gotta fact check because
it's not safe. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not safe. You can either even if you can't punish it, it's not safe. It's minus. I'm telling you right now, a lot of people think it is. It ain't. Yup. Go ahead, look at them. Looking it up. Like I don't know what I'm talking about. Go ahead.
Okay, minus 11. All right, minus 11 on shield. So, how unsafe was Raptor Boost again? What? What? Minus 11?
No,
Hold on.
No.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
No.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Minus 11.
Same thing.
Does that mean Does that mean it's even?
Wait. What's RB on shield? Wait a second. What is it on shield?
-12.
-12.
Okay, that's different. That has armor, and that's a combo starter, and it guarantees kill confirms. Bowser Jr. can't even guarantee kill confirms off of it no more. He used to be able to. Off of side B, I mean. Down air doesn't do anything.
He used to have the best matchup in Smash history on Little Mac when he used to be able to cart stall.
Exactly. Yeah. Down air doesn't do anything. It doesn't even kill. You can maybe sort of gimp with it, maybe kind of, not really.
You can kind of combo with it, kind of.
Why do we care so much about Bowser Jr.? That's my question. We just move on to the next character.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. Y'all are wrong. Y'all are
character.
wrong. Y'all don't have perspective. Y'all don't play nobody else.
In Roar, just
Yeah.
say
I've lived Bowser Jr. for so many years. I have struggled.
So Incineroar is a really strong character in the sense that his moves are good. His options are usually good. But then it's like, oh, I gotta win neutral to apply these options. Not just an advantage, just like my neutral options are good, I just can't apply them very well with my mobility.
Yeah,
It's so bad. My moves are kind of safe. My moves are pretty safe. They're big, strong, but man, just dash back. Really do.
It's so unfortunate. This is like, it's legitimately his only one weakness. He has a decent out of shield with up B. It's decent, not good, but decent. He has a decent recovery. Yes, you can smack him out of side B and up B, and up B doesn't really go that high, but it's serviceable.
It's a pretty good anti-camping measure with revenge.
Yeah. So he has options, but really the only thing holding him back, because like Chug said, his buttons are kind of broken, honestly.
They're top tier. Like if we just look at everyone's moves, hitboxes, frame data, damage in a void, top tier. Easily. But then you're like, oh, it's on Incineroar.
Yeah, wait a minute. He just can't move. I mean,
again, y'all are showing y'all inexperience, y'all the lack of perspective. Because
bro, I secondaried Incineroar at the beginning of this game.
That doesn't mean anything. I secondary. I mained Roy at the beginning of this game. I don't want to hear it. Like, bruh, the fucking Fire Emblem Roy. I wanted to main him. All right, like, that doesn't mean anything at the fucking beginning of the game. All I'm saying is, yes, he's slow. Yes, his airspeed is bad and shit like this. Blah blah blah. Some of his buttons are a little bit wonky, but they're still good. A lot of them are safe on shield, and he has confirms. And he has a way to deal with being camped out. An optimal Incineroar is never getting camped out because he's just saying Geef, nigga. He's just getting Geef, my person, African American. He's just gonna down B all of it, and then that makes him stronger. Like, they know how to do this. Go watch top level Incineroar. That's all they do. They're fine with getting camped. They're like, all right, okay, yup, I'm gonna slowly inch towards you, and I'm gonna keep getting stronger, and I'm gonna just grab you and you die. He needs to at least be up one more tier. I'm not saying he's good.
It really kind of, in my opinion, boils down to...
Everyone goes up one more tier. Is it really this tier?
Yeah.
Yes, it matters. They're not in the same... Incineroar is not even in the same throwing a stick distance as fucking Bowser Jr., bro. Not even the same as Isabelle. Like, what are you on about? DDD? Are you joking? Like, why are they so close?
All right, so...
Next character.
Donkey Kong.
So yes, DK. Surprisingly not a high mid tier.
Dude, all right.
And charge
this character, I feel so sad about because I love playing this character. He's just got like, first off, dash attack, great burst option. Beats out a lot of things too. Don't know why. Up B, armor obviously can catch people mashing, like just spamming buttons.
Super cheese. It drags you across the stage.
Yeah. That shit, and it kills. It's like, oh my god, that shit's kind of wild. His recovery is bad, but not because it can't make it back like Dr. Mario's, but because
it's just him.
Yeah, it has no hitbox above him or below him.
And he has really good juggling. Like when he lands a grab, it's very strong. Obviously, it's not like one of the strongest grab games in the game, but it's so infuriating just getting hit by up throw.
Yeah.
Up air. I just took 20. Up air. I just took 20 more.
Yeah. Also,
annoying sound effect the entire game.
Also, I should also mention that good Donkey Kong players can mix up their cargo throw stuff really, really well. I've been seeing...
reacting to which way he's throwing you and getting ready to, do I need to match, do I need to tech? It's very difficult. And he has PDKO, which is very prevalent once you're in those percent ranges.
It'll kill Lucario at 50.
Yeah. And we meme on it. Charging punch is legitimately a good option. It's -4 when it's fully charged.
that move's hella safe, especially if you space it. No one's gonna do anything.
Huge.
Like,
It's huge, it's safe, and oh, you hit it? Cool. Enjoy your free 38 damage.
Is 9 wine still a thing in this game?
I don't
What?
know.
I don't even know what that is.
Okay, so if you charged your punch, there was 10 wines that he would do. On the 10th, it would do more damage, but it would have less knockback than the 9th.
Oh yeah, no, they removed that. Samus has something similar to that though.
But yeah. Anyways, the character's great. His damage output's insane. He kills like very, very consistently. His arms are intangible.
He's
whenever
a swordy.
Yeah, he's legitimately a swordy. This character's crazy.
Insane move.
How is it that this character can't even land? Yet you're putting him top or low tier like this, but K Rool's
low tier still isn't good.
Yeah.
No. That doesn't mean anything.
Also,
I just want to know your justification for putting him at the top and K Rool at the bottom when DK out of all the heavies cannot land. He can't mix up his landing.
When you get in, you really get in. It's not just like, oh, this character is explosive. He does 40 per neutral win. No,
he
DK will legitimately kill you in wins.
He does cargo throw up air, then what?
Up air, third up air. Oh, now I'm juggling you with up air, which is invincible in the head for no reason. Does 20 and kills.
Also,
you have to
if I hit it almost into up air again.
Also, I don't know if you've ever been mixed by the combo, but it's like cargo throw up, back air into miss tech, down air, up smash, or if you're like below the top plat on Battlefield, he'll just cargo throw up throw you, and then you'll like either hit the neutral tech because you're trying to air dodge, or you'll miss the tech, and then he just double jumps up, down air, up smash, and you die at like 30.
The weak dash attack bear train into down air frame trap.
Yeah.
Oh, you air dodge down air. Did you not? Back air. I win. Literally, oh my god, this character was kind of stupid when he gets to play the game.
However,
then he doesn't.
When he still has a really big problem of whenever he hits F tilt or up tilt, sometimes they're just minus on hit.
It's like Fox, but if Fox was awful.
Yeah, and obviously the things really holding him back is having a subpar recovery, and like Mike said, he struggles to land, but you know, in a different sense, he can kind of compensate for that just by DIing and holding off stage, so you know people can't just stand underneath him and juggle the shit out of him. Yes, it puts him in a position where he has to use his god-awful recovery, but usually you're better off trying to like hold towards the ledge so you can just get out of juggle situations and hopefully not die very early, or just take a shit ton of %. But yeah,
that's heavy combo.
Yeah, that's true.
And then he has a tie hurt box. Please fix.
I don't think he's better than K Rool, y'all, Kevin, but whatever.
This character, woohoo! Yeah, yes sir. Okay, next character.
I just want to know why K Rool is that low. I low-key did not hear because I was doing something else.
Okay,
why is he that low?
His neutral is very exploitable. His disadvantage is somewhat exploitable because he gets option select parried by his fair and nair, which are his two best landing options. Both have the same parry timing, and his recovery is awful. If he's off stage, he's dead to like 80% of the cast.
Yeah,
anyone who knows what they're doing. He gets heavyweight combos. He gets put at ledge by every neutral interaction ever, and his options that seem good are all fake. Crown is a fake good move. Cannonball is a fake good move. Nair is fake good. Like, all these things are so bad.
How does he kill outside of raw moves too? It's like
Cannonball on ledge isn't fake good. Like that's an actual like a decent
just wait
option.
Like just
He doesn't pressure you at all to get off ledge. He doesn't have like Crom jab that combos into F smash because you were caught hanging for 2 seconds. He doesn't have anything like that.
I mean, you could probably react to it, but you can just fucking down air him. You can down air as just a way to edge guard on ledge because he has like intangibility on his feet or some shit. So nothing.
Neutral get up, reverse edge guard, lose.
All right, it's like, does K Rool even have any like kill confirms outside of like?
He has reverse hit a crown into back air.
Yeah, it's all reverse hit a crown. It's all reverse hit of crown. It's like.
What about down throw combos? Like what?
Those aren't real. Those aren't real.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, his grab's alright. It's kind of big, but unfortunately it's frame 8. That's so bad because you're just gonna get button.
It's slow. If it's what Snake doesn't have any fucking real kill confirms either. It's just down. It's just like up tilts and down throws and shit like that. Like he has guarantees at a certain percent, and he can read it and shit like that and go for up air.
Raw up kill is basically a kill confirm. Are you really gonna be able to get around that move?
What?
Just raw snake up tilt.
I'm not sure. Snake is very, very good for a reason. All I'm saying is fucking. It's a kill confirm.
Consistent killing isn't everything, but it's not helping his case to not have it.
He's a
Alright.
grappler. If you get grabbed, you die at like 100%. Like, what are you on about?
that's
Like,
just-
how can you have a guaranteed confirm off of a grab guaranteed?
That's just not true.
Every
That's
what
not
do you mean?
true.
What do you mean?
That's definitely not
What?
guaranteed. I've never been afraid of a K Rool grab unless I'm at like 180.
You have to be at like 140, 150, down throw, up tilted.
It's not guaranteed,
That's
but that puts you in a really bad position because you could just
What
read
if I mash out and run? What if I mash out and then jump away because he has no up air?
Or mash
No,
out and
that's
air
not up
dodge.
there. No, it's like the Rob 30 30 33 33 30. It's like okay, is he gonna mash?
It's
Is he
an
not
awful
gonna mash?
mix-up. It's an awful mix-up.
Wait, Rob is an awful mix-up off of his down throw?
Rob,
No, it's guaranteed for Rob.
No,
Yeah,
it's
Rob
not
just
guaranteed
keeps
until a certain percent, but he can mix it up. It's like, oh, am I gonna read that he's gonna mash? Am I gonna read that he's not gonna mash? Am I gonna read that he's gonna delay his
because
mash?
Rob doesn't even need to rely on it because
He does.
He does
Yeah.
not.
Rob doesn't rely on that to kill. He has so many options to kill, and he has an item.
Yeah, items are broken.
But that's what a lot of them do at higher percent. They just grab you and then try and get you in that blender.
All right.
They-
Anyways,
Next character.
yes, low
Oh, wait,
tier.
not next character. Next tier.
Wait, no, that's next character.
Oh yeah, next character. Right.
All right. So we
Final
have
character in low tier.
yes, and
Banjo
honestly, this will probably
and
be the last character I do for now because part 1 has gotten to 46 minutes and 15 seconds by now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so we're just gonna do this low tier, and then we'll do mid tier, and then we'll go to high, and then we'll part it up like that.
Yeah. All right. Sick.
All right. So, anyways,
That's crazy because this is the shortest part.
yeah, I know, right? Anyway, so
Okay,
Banjo.
love Banjo Kazooie.
All right, so let's get the elephant out of the room. Wonder Wing. It's pretty crazy, obviously.
It's crazy, but it's kind of fake. It's frame 18 and it loses the shield.
Yeah.
Oh boy, who's just let's get crazy.
Oh boy. Oh hey, Deep Fryer.
Oh, yes, Deep
What do
Fryer.
you think about Banjo Kazooie?
His ass.
There you go.
How's he ass? You don't know. Oh my god.
Mike,
Oh,
not every character in this tier can go up a tier.
Let me just say this before I say anything else. I'm not gonna say anything else. I'm gonna just say this. I don't think it's a coincidence that every single character that y'all think just has no winning matchups and stuff just so happens to be characters that y'all specific characters just so happen to body on really hard. Like y'all have no
Many
perspective.
of you guys body
whatsoever.
Banjo Kazooie because I don't.
Huh?
Falcon doesn't body Banjo Kazooie. I don't know what you're
Yeah,
talking
but y'all
about.
don't lose to him really, really hard. Like
Of
these are all.
course you
I mean,
don't.
no one loses to low tiers really hard.
Yeah, who's Banjo beat?
Not true. Banjo has winning
Period.
matchups.
Not even hard. Who's he beat? Like DK?
He beat some mid tiers, I'm sure. People. Who,
Yeah, he probably does.
Can you
He's a
think-
pretty solid zoner.
Can
I
you
guess
think
if
of
you want
one
to call
right
it
off the top
solid.
of your head?
He just
No,
his he's an item character, but his item is so fake. His item is so fake.
How's it fake?
It
just a
takes a
grenade.
lot of setup to actually get to down B, then you get to go grab it, and now it's like, oh, well, now I'm on a timer.
Yeah,
So
there's
my
only
opponent
like 2
just-
seconds to throw
I
it.
can't
and
grab
you
them.
know exactly when you're going to throw it because you have 2 seconds, but
I mean,
And
yeah,
and his
like,
it should be good. He's an item character, so it should be good for pressuring and to force you into shield. But what does he get off of grabbing you? Down throw, up tilt at 150. Okay.
Yeah, he's got the same thing as K Rool, where if he down throws you, it's like, all right, it's just so easy to mash out of it. It's ridiculous.
Banjo, fun fact, Banjo really has the worst varying move.
Y'all conveniently skipped over that part that the K Rool just has, like, he doesn't even need a combo you because he has an up throw that does 20%, but, you know.
That's not a. That's so low in ultimate, dude. Even Sheik gets more than that.
No, she
Off-
doesn't.
off these-
Look, no. Actually, go and look at most people's bread and butters. Like, there's nothing that's true that'll do more than about 20ish, maybe 30%. Everything else after that to get to 40% is a string, which means you can deal with
I
it.
mean, maybe if you're playing a low tier.
No, every character. There's very few characters that have guarantees that get you to 0 to 40 or more than that. Very
Or
Mm,
Young Link.
someone must not have been down
Can-
thrown by Falcon before.
Sonic
Yeah.
does like
I don't know what you're talking
up
about.
throw,
Good
up
characters
air,
get 40,
back
30,
air,
40, 50 up
like
neutral win.
It's
Good characters get 30, 40, 50. Gimmick characters get like 60, 70.
there's strings. There's something that you can do in between them.
True.
Yeah,
Just DI out of Steve up tilt combos is not really that hard.
there's gaps in them, is what I'm saying. They're not guaranteed. That 20%, you're guaranteed to take it every time. And that does put you in a bad position. Like how many times do you see K Rool's looping you? Just up throw, up throw, up throw. Now you just took 60%.
Never, because I just jump away because he can't chase me.
You see, this is what I'm talking about with no perspective. Because you're just like, why, Steve? I could just try to beat. Like, bro, like they have.
I play hero. It was like one of the worst combo games the entire game. You should still be getting 30 off a neutral win at least.
You're saying you've never been up.
This is really turning into the K Rool discussion, huh?
And y'all are telling me that y'all never once gone up throw string.
No, I jump away, and he can't do much.
KBK it's never happened to you?
Never.
You got up throwed more than once?
I mean,
from Captain Falcon?
No.
Just run away.
Who's getting grab chained by K Rool? I want to know.
With up throw.
A lot of.
Yeah, K Rool up throw. I gotta say, thinking like
Up
that.
throw zero sends like nowhere.
You want to know why it works? Because it is also a string to where I can up throw, then immediately up air.
That's not
if you
true.
don't jump. So it makes people want to jump away, and now you just use your jump,
air
and I
dodge.
can just feed your landing and
You do
grab you
anything,
again.
really.
What?
You can do anything. You could attack, you could air dodge, you could jump.
You can throw to, yeah, you can like just
You
move
can
away.
simply land on a platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like,
Saying that there's nothing to deal with it. I'm telling you why it works in theory. Let's just say you're on FD. Let's just say you're on FD. Up throw. Okay, now if you don't air dodge, if you don't fucking press, if you don't do anything, and just assume that I'm just gonna take stage control, I can just up air. Now you just ate another 20%. So now I'm gonna double jump. Oh, now I just use my only double jump. So when you land on the floor, most people are gonna hold shield. Because you're gonna get dash attacked. Isn't that what most people do? They just dash attack you or something like that to get you back in that blender or something like that. Now K Rool can just up throw you again. You should know this. You play Falcon. Your literal game plan, your meta game is, oh, I hope he presses a button when I down throw him, so I can just grab him again and do it again. I hope he does that. That's your meta game. Like, you know what I'm talking about. Don't act like I'm crazy.
True.
So
Falcon gets guaranteed stuff.
By your logic, anyone with an up throw that sends upward can do this grab loop.
Yeah.
So wouldn't it make it, not a...
wait, but Little Mac up
string?
throw doesn't send upwards, so he sucks.
I'm
Confirmed?
saying anyone that has a throw that sends upward. Doesn't matter.
Oh, well, Little
Fuck
Mac down
Little
throw sends
Mac.
upwards.
Not everybody's slow does 20%. Not everybody's slow does 20%, so there's no reason
That's
for him
true,
to.
but you're just saying that you can grab loop.
Yes, I'm saying.
Can we start the Banjo discussion now, please?
All right, so yes, let's please get to Banjo. I want to wrap up this part before we hit the 1 hour mark.
We were halfway through it. We were saying, yeah, he has good zoning. Wonder
Yes.
Wing is kind of a option. It's super reactive when it loses a shield, and it's minus 50, so it's alright sometimes. His item is good but fake most of the time.
He's got this one
And,
cheesy shield break setup.
yeah.
It's like landing fair
Just
and full hop
annoying.
landing fair into
He's
side
not
V.
good, he's just annoying.
Oh yeah,
He's
and
not
his weakness is, I'm in shield. What does he do? He has no safe
He
button.
uses pit in air.
Yeah, he has really bad pit in air.
No, it's
Because it crosses
literally
it.
pit in
It
air.
crosses,
Look
it
at the
crosses
hitbox.
himself up.
There's 100% pit in air. They just copy and pasted the hitbox.
Yeah, but it crosses up himself, not like the opponent.
I do not think it's a coincidence at all that the only other dude in here that just joined just so happens to be a one trick as well. That's what I'm saying.
You not seen this
Bro,
Falco?
Yeah, bro. Have you not seen my sick, nasty Little Mac, bro?
Don't call those characters. That's disrespectful to people who play those characters.
Once again, I'm not a one trick.
Sure.
I main Falcon, but I do play a bunch of characters as well.
I've mained 2 characters.
What, Donkey Kong? You're a Donkey
Yeah.
Kong man now?
You
should see his.
you beat my profile picture. What's a Diddy Kong?
Diddy Kong month is almost over, bro. It's alright.
All right. Anyways, what else should we
Yeah,
wrap
that's
up?
crap.
Yeah.
He sucks.
Just,
Let's.
Knows.
Team Pride,
alright.
back me up on this. Back me up on this. Just put Lucario at the bottom of low mid.
We're
Like,
so
why
close
is
to
that?
finish. We're so close to finish.
Oh,
We'll debate this after.
garbage.
We'll debate this after we get Banjo out of the way. I promise. I promise you. All right.
I think I think Doc would get out tier, but you know.
Let's finish Banjo. Alright, summary. His zoning's only okay. His burst option is fake. His item is fake. His buttons are really bad.
His
He's
zoning
kind of like
is
Zelda, but a little bit
just
better.
annoying.
Recovery
It's
is bad without Wonder Wing.
Yeah, he's very exploitable off stage. He's like, oh,
Recovery's
his doubles
bad
on
now.
burst
Wonder
over.
Ring. He has Sonic air dodge. Like, what are you talking about?
Air dodge is worse.
Air dodge is awful.
His directional
Sonic
air
is
dodge is
so
Sonic
good.
tier.
It's worse than Sonic's.
Of course,
played
of course,
both
Sonic.
characters.
Nobody's as good as Sonic's, but like he can do fully up.
The
He can
Wolf's
fully
is
charge up
Sonic.
B. He can fully charge up B and then just directional air dodge up, and that's the decent amount of space that he can cover.
Just hit him.
Ganondorf is
Also,
really
one
good.
thing he has top 10 run speed, but his initial dash is so bad, and since he's a defensive character who has no buttons, he never gets to apply this run speed.
All right, I
Wonderwing, go
think
ahead.
that wraps it up. I'm gonna end the recording now. Say goodbye, everyone.
This is Cap. Y'all showing watching. Embarrassing. This is honestly embarrassing.